Hey, YouTube family. It's me. I'm back again. Listen, I've been doing some research on politicians, personalities, and that type of thing. I've really been trying to figure out how do we end up with the people that we end up with. Um, these guys are masters of manipulation on the campaign trail. I mean, they tell us what they believe we want to hear. They make it sound real good. They really what they call it, doll it up, as it were. But I found out that there are five distinct personalities that make up politicians. And after reading through them, I realized that we've been victimized by, by all five. Amazing. I'm gonna read you at least, or maybe we can actually go through all five. Okay, let's talk about the Sentinel. The Sentinel, this persona projects absolute strength and control. Their message: I am the wall between you and chaos. They thrive on manufactured fear, creating a constant state of crisis to exploit our anxieties. But what's behind the tough guy mask? Deep fragility. Their rigid authoritarian act covers an inability to handle complex problems, hiding a profound lack of flexibility and real solutions. Yeah, that sounds familiar. That's the Sentinel. The second one is going to sound real familiar. That's the Rebel. The Rebel. This is the outsider populist whose war cry is, the elites are corrupt, and I am your revenge. Come on, I know you've heard that before. We've all heard that one before. Recently. They weaponize public anger and grievance, creating a powerful us versus them narrative. Sounding familiar yet? This mask of being a man of the people is a bait and switch. It hides a deep narcissism, aiming not to fix the system, but to hijack it for their own self-serving ambition. Man, that sounds familiar. Almost like it's our reality right now. Amazing. Okay, section 3, the martyr. The martyr who projects righteous suffering, their message: they're not attacking me, they're attacking you. Every criticism becomes proof of their virtue in a holy war against evil. This mask of persecution is the ultimate deflection machine. By always being the victim, they hide a profound refusal to ever take responsibility for their own failures, policies, or corruption. And it's funny because these are like five different personalities, but so far, those first three can definitely fit into at least one person we all know. The Guardian. The Guardian promises to heal our divides with a simple message. We are all in this together. They use words like community and empathy to soothe and unite. This compassionate mask, however, often hides a paralyzing fear of confrontation. Okay, he fits into the fourth one too. Their desire to please everyone can lead to indecisive policies, substituting pleasant words for the meaningful, difficult action that creates real change. Okay. Number 5, the architect. This is the technocrat. Yeah, some of them are definitely waiting in the wings. The expert who offers competence over charisma. Their message: I have the data and a 10-point plan. Watch out for that one. They want to be seen as the adult in the room, but this mask of objective competence can be an illusion. It often hides a dangerous lack of vision and a deep loyalty to the status quo, ensuring the system keeps serving the same interest it always has. Yeah, that's definitely something that we've seen and heard before. The Sentinel, the Rebel, the Martyr, the Guardian, and the Architect. These are 5 masks used to control the narrative, and recognizing these performances is the first step toward political literacy. It allows you to see the agenda behind the act, and by learning to see the masks, you take your power back from the actors on the world stage. You know, maybe we can do that, and maybe not, but it's funny because, you know, these were supposed to be describing individual traits, you know, for different politicians. The Rebel, I think, most aptly describes President Trump. Yeah. However, his his personality actually incorporates all 5. You know, it's like there's no getting away from it. This guy is he's really a piece of work. He actually incorporates some of each one of these descriptions. Listen, we've got to be more careful about who we vote for, folks. Like I said, I think there should be civil service tests for politicians. There should be personality tests. I'm not going to go with loyalty tests, because if you're running for office in this country, the assumption is that you are going to be loyal to the country, but I think we've seen that that's not always true either. Because right now, from what I understand, there's a picture of Putin hanging in the Oval Office. So, yeah, we've got to really find some way to vet our politicians more thoroughly. I don't know how we're going to do that in the democracy that we want to live in, but we're going to have to find a way, because the alternative is that, you know, the alternative is actually what we're living through now. You know, it's too much of a what will happen type atmosphere. And I think that as Americans, we've become accustomed to comfort and security. I don't know about you, but I want that comfort and security back. I don't want to have to think about what's going on with the government every day. You know, you have your life to live. But this chaos that we've been living under, that we're supposed to live under for another 3 years, oh no, I don't think so. Listen, folks, if you found any value in this, please give me a like, a share, subscribe, and some comments. All right? Listen, stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Peace.